Hey guys, welcome back. Another corn harvest video. We're in the field today. Opening up the next field. This is our second field of harvest. Right now the moisture is around 21%. So if you watched the last video, we were around 19. So a little bit wetter. We're dealing with tar spot. So the moistures might be a little bit all over the place, but these fields have been pretty well dried down and mature like this for quite some time because of that tar spot. They held on their green for a good amount of time, but it set in so early. So what that does mean is that this corn's really easy to harvest. It's dry, the stalks, there's nothing to them. That Devastator's smashing them down into nothing. It's actually pretty ideal. This tar spot thing for Southwestern Ontario is kind of a new thing that we're dealing with in our area. The yield in this field so far is pretty dang good, so I'm not sure what it may have robbed. I got to do some test weight samples today. I just didn't have time yesterday, but gonna pull some samples, do some test weights, and see where we're at. I feel like that's what we may have compromised. But it's also hard to tell because I don't have anything to compare it to, because basically every field has tar spots. So running the buggy cart for a while here. Todd's gone away this week, so we don't really have a grain cart driver till after 5, which is fine. We're just kind of taking our time getting started.
Okay, come on behind.
So you can see we got a good jag on. We'll get her unloaded and keep working away at opening this field up. He's a tight squeeze here. So look how well this corn's standing for how tall it is. Like, yeah, there's some tops broken out of it, but I mean, it's got a lot lower ear placement than the see, the ears are down here than yesterday, that 825. This is 720 Pioneer P0720, and pretty impressed with how it's handled this tar spot, how well it's standing, the yield.
Just wait for me on the headland there, and I'll drop you up a little bit.
Getting my orders from Dad. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, we don't really have a grain cart driver this week until after hours, which is fine. We're kind of getting the dryer figured out anyway, so that works perfect. This used to be my permanent job, as a lot of young lads on the farm, but kind of taken over. Well, not taken over. We had gotten trucks a few years ago, and I had kind of spearheaded that mission, and I have my license. So I normally drive the trucks here in Canada. As a farmer, it doesn't matter. You still have to have your license to drive a truck. I know in the States you don't, but now, they made it pretty difficult to get. It's like a $10,000 course, and you have to have 130 hours of in-class and driving, and it's a big deal. So my dad probably won't get his license. We got Todd his license. So yeah, it works out pretty good. We're just kind of short a guy this week. He went up moose hunting, which is cool. Hope he brings back some moose meat for everybody. But so the trucks are in the same spot as we were loading yesterday. This headland's a bit soft. I could probably pull them in, but until we get the field opened up, we're gonna load over there on the side of the road like yesterday. So we'll get over there and we'll get this load off. Beautiful day again today. Looks like most of the week they're calling for rain, maybe later this week, but for now we'll take it. Thought rather than running around into that field headland, there's one at the back, an entrance here, so he's heading to the back. I'll jump in at the corner here and catch him. we've headed them off. We got another big load on there. Just to get a better perspective, look how tall that corn is. It's just about as high as the cab. A little bit lower here on this sharp sand on this hill, but most of the field is like 6-8 inches lower than the cab of that combine, which is insane. Lunch on the go. Corn doesn't wait for anybody. Gonna say it again, what a beautiful day it is outside. We just took a little break. We brought the 2 truck home, filled the dryer, got it going again. We were coning out our wet bin with dry corn, so that had finished. I got a text on my phone saying that the dryer had shut off. So we brought the wet corn, got it started up again. Spent about an hour there just making sure everything was going good. I'll show you some of that stuff later in this video, probably how all that works. But you know, it's still a learning curve, so we're just taking our time. But now I think we're ready to rock and roll. So back in the field, gonna load the trucks up. Got Reed coming later. He's gonna take over the grain cart, and then I'll be able to just run trucks and take care of the dryer and make sure we're getting her down in the right moisture. But man, what a beautiful day. This is crazy. First couple days of corn harvest here. You know, second week of October. This is awesome. So we'll get back to her. You know, it's that time of year when all you got on the roads is tractors and combines. Combine going there, combine going there. Say hi to Crystal. Love it. If there's gonna be a traffic jam, well, it better be a tractor man. Love that song. Oh, road gear. Better get over there. The get your ass over here lights are on. Oh, we're close to having the... Could this have been the first cab corn of the season? Close, but no cigar. Oh, Reed just got here. Brought the 240 to the field, the extra set of wagons just in case. He's gonna jump in the cart. I'm gonna jump in a semi. We're gonna get some work done. Okay, we're at the dryer shed. Truck's unloading over there. And finally, I'll show you guys what we got going on here. So we got our Rock and Tui dry screen running here. So right now the corn coming in is roughly 20 to 21%. The outgoing is 16.1. Here's our plenum temp. Here's our temperature on the outgoing corn. Here's what I have it set to. I have the set point set to 16. I might raise it up a bit, 16.3. It's getting a lot hotter now, the corn, as it goes into the bin. So once you cool it down, there's something called dry aeration. So you're gonna lose a point or two or half a point. It all depends on how hot you're getting the corn, the ambient air temperature, the humidity, things like that. And then when you cool it down, you get some what they call dry aeration. So for now, that'll get me probably closer to 15. I'd like to be closer to 16 dry, so I might bump that up to 16.3 or 16.4, but I'm gonna let it run for a while. We're just finally getting the kinks worked out of it for today to get it up to 16. It was up and down and all over the place, but these are the controls. Here's the dryer setup. It's a 24-foot Rock Super B dryer. Super slow, one burner, one big fan at the end. Running through a Linga blower system, so the air there, it's flowing from there through here, through an airlock, corn's coming out, it's blown up into a pipe into one of our bins. So we use this as a wet tank to start the season. This is they call it a 4,500, 5,000 bushel hopper tank. We just use that to put enough corn in this bin, to dry enough corn into this bin, so then we can pour it down to the center. We'll have a dry cone, and then we'll use this as a wet bin. That's 12,000. So that makes the days way more efficient when we can use this bin. And if we want a really big bin, we can fill that one to the top with wet corn, fill this one to the top with wet corn. And then if you have a couple days of rain, you know, you can dry out a day and a half or whatever, and then you can. Nothing fancy, just some bins with some blower tubes, a dryer, and a Walinga blower. So one little short leg feeds the bin, and then we use a 13-inch by 85-foot long auger to fill it. And I can unload a truck like this in, I don't know, 12, 15 minutes. That's 1,500 bushels. Works pretty well, fast, efficient, cheap, it's dirty. We love it. So that's what we got going on tonight. This truck's just about empty, so I'll get her switched down to the other hopper and get this truck empty and back to the field for another one. With I don't know, 20 minutes here and 10 minutes each way, I'm about 45 minutes turnaround from the time I leave for the field to the time I'm back, and that's just enough time to fill the next truck. So it works out well, but I better keep moving. Well, another day of harvesting done. Still got a couple more hours of work. We're going to just make sure that dryer's set right, calibrated. It's been what can I say? It's been kind of trying today. You know, like I said, it's a steep learning curve. Getting it figured out. The controls are all easy to use. It's just kind of the quirks to make it work the way it needs to be, you know, to smooth out the vibrations. So yeah, things are going good. Another long day. It's about 9:45 now, so I got another hour or two, just finicky before I can go in the house and feel good about going to bed tonight. We'll let that run, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna get in the drill and we're gonna start planting wheat. We got a little window. We've got lots of rain, so a little window to plant some wheat. So we're gonna head down to the neighbors. We're gonna do some custom work for him. Hopefully get that done mid to early afternoon. Jump back in the trucks and combine and tractor and get some more corn done. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys are liking these little harvest videos. I'll try to keep them up as long as I can. Like I said, my day's kind of scattered every day, so this is just a little snippets of what's been going on. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll catch you on the next one.